What's up, everybody? Cody DeQuisto here, and welcome back to the Dying Breed Bowhunter YouTube page. I am just a week away from kicking off my 2025 whitetail season, and I've been doing a lot of gear prep this past couple weeks. Arrows, bow, getting everything tuned up, kind of going through my whole system and prepping for this kickoff. So I wanted to do a quick video, a breakdown of everything I'm heading into the 2025 season with. As you can see here, I kind of got my general hunting stuff, my stands, my bow, filming. For those of you who know me, know that I'm always fine-tuning my gear, tweaking different things, changing things that may not work out as smoothly as I thought. And I change from year to year, but I always change on the fly throughout the season. One thing remains the same. When I come into early season, I want to be as light and as mobile as possible. I don't want to have a lot of things to deal with. I think a lot of people tend to overpack and over gear up for right off the bat. And for me personally, early season is when I do the most walking, the most scouting, the most up and down with the stands. And so I like to keep it light. So let's start off with my basic gear. Now, I don't actually take a pack early season. Everything I have on my person that I need to hunt is kept either in my pockets, on my harness, or in my glass pack. So it's early season. It's warm, clothes are light, there's no bulk, so this is the time of year I don't mind running a glass pack, and I actually have grown to like it a lot. This right here is the Vortex glass pack. It comes with their Razor UHD binos. I like this one. It's really small, it's lightweight, it's got a few different sleeves, it's got side pockets, and it works out great for what I need. So I usually stick I got a small outdoor edge trim saw in here. I have a little bit of face paint if I need it. My field knife, this right here is the Iron Will. I've had this thing, oh man, probably 6 years now. It's dressed a lot of deer. It's caped a lot of deer. It works great. It's an awesome blade. Got my tag in here. All the essentials. Then glass. So these little guys are just absolutely nuts. These are the 10 by 32 Razor UHD binos. So these are gonna be my go-to. Vortex last year, they redesigned their UHD series. And this this exact bino used to be like 3 inches bigger, heavier, more bulky, and now it's super streamlined. And early season 2 is another time of year where I'll do more glassing. A lot more, fringe hunting, scouting big fields, and seeing if I can cover some areas. So it's nice to have this that glass on me, and I stuff my tag and my kill kit in there, and that's my bino harness. Next part of just basic gear, other than my clothes, is going to be my harness. Right. So right here we have the Ghost harness. This is the micro. This is not the full. And it's slightly modified. I dumbed mine down a little bit. I don't care for lineman's loops, and I don't care for a lot of bulk on my harness. Like, what I'm looking for in a harness is something extremely low profile and lightweight that's easy to hike in, and this checks all the boxes. So I trim all my straps. I keep my leg loops attached. It has the adjustable bridge, which is super nice. You just slip that on. You don't even know it's there. Now, when it comes to the tree tether option, I do things a little differently. They do come with a ring tether. I don't use it. I use a very simple rope tree tether. Actually, one of the homies gave me this really lightweight one last year. I'll have to give a shout out to who made this later in the comments, and I don't know who actually made it, but it's probably a quarter of the weight of my old tree tether. And I do a very simple around the tree, through the main loop, and I come over and I attach it to the bridge with the carabiner, and then just tighten it by this, this isn't a Persic, but this is a little bit more of a complex knot. But that's pretty much it, man. That's my go-to with the harness. And then as you can see on the side of my harness, I have a little dump pouch. I keep my retractable tow rope in there. And if I do want to take a couple extra things, I also have another one of these Vortex pouches I can toss on the other side. But this is super lightweight and streamlined, man. It's where it's at. Let's get into filming. So a lot of you ask what I do my filming with. I keep that basic. I keep that bare bones. Most of it is done on the phone I'm filming this video with right now, which is my personal phone. So The second thing I would use is either a GoPro or a 360 camera. Last year I did all my filming with a GoPro. This year I'm switching over to the 360 GoPro. I want to get a little bit more dynamic with the angles. And so I have this on a very simple clip. I can clip this to my camera arm. I can clip this to my chest rig. I can clip this to a branch. So I take this with me. This is my secondary angle. My phone is my primary angle. And what I'm using to film with on my phone is the Lone Wolf razor arm. So as we have here, this little bad boy, this is the camera arm from that we make here at Lone Wolf, and it is super streamlined, super low profile, ultra lightweight, and we have our new phone clamp. So this works out perfect for me because I'm doing all my filming with a phone anyway. I used to do a lot more with bigger cameras and stuff, and I want to focus on hunting. You know, I want to get it filmed for you guys so I can put this stuff out there, but I'm not looking to make you know, big, you know, TV quality film projects. So this is the arm. It's got a crazy 28-inch reach. It's all you'd ever need. And what's awesome about this too is I can pop this head off and I can run my GoPro on this arm too. So I can use this arm for a GoPro angle. I can use this for my primary filming with my phone, and it works out great. So this is my filming setup. Very simple, not much to it, as you can see. All right, let's talk bow. So as you guys know, I shoot for Bushmen. I am super stoked at this little guy. It's been my baby now ever since I got it. And this is a 53-inch American Native tactical takedown. So this is the new footprint of the bow that he's been making this past year. This was actually the first one he made of that series for me specifically, and I'm still rocking this. This is 55 pounds at 27.5. I'm probably pulling this to about 48, 49 pounds, and that's what I killed with last year. If you guys haven't checked out the video on this bow, do that. It is awesome. It's a takedown. It's a two-piece. I can stuff it in my back pocket if I want to, but it's very small, very low profile, and it really helped me get my angles back in the tree stand. My arrow setup for this year is right here. So this is a custom build by a good buddy of mine, Kalen Pope, over at Arrows Anonymous. He'll do you up a custom wrap, fletch, whatever colors you want, cut to your specs, shipped to your door. He's amazing, man. He makes some good shit. And so this right here, custom dying breed wrap. I like the gray and red barred, but down to specs. So this arrow is sitting at 500 grains on the head. So I'm running a 400 spine. I got 50 grains up front in the insert, and then I'm shooting a 150 grain head, and it's about 29 inches, the arrow. And this, I've really settled into liking this weight, this build. It gives me a nice flat shooting arrow. Been shooting a lot more, and I'm liking that trajectory. It makes the instinctive aiming very nice. So, and then to cap it off, on the front, I've been shooting Iron Will for many, many years now. I've tried the wides, I've tried the vented, I've tried the all different things, but I gravitate back to the, right here is a standard 150 grain solid, and it's got the bleeders on it, and that's what my go-to is. That's what I'll have on my arrows right now. So that's my bow setup. Now, to the bread and butter here. These are my stands. I always come into the season, actually at all times I have two stands, and I'm gonna do a specific breakdown video on my two stands and why I have them set up, how I have them set up, and what my kind of process is between always having two. But these are my main go-tos. For those of you who may tuned into my hunts last year, this Ranger became a staple in my system. So, and this has always been a staple. This is the 0.5 with the large seat. I'll start with here. So on one side, I have the 0.5 with the large sheet. I'm running 2 of the compact doubles with the new butterflying step. I have 8ers on those. I'm running the buckleless straps because now that new which is, I know it's odd for me, but that new, the button cleat that we got is just insane for hanging. And I got some custom mods on here that I'll go through in the next video, but this is one of my setups. I don't enter a season without a hang-on and a stick that can get me anywhere, and that's this right here. Secondly, kind of the yang, right? So I have the new hybrid, or the hybrid from last year. This is my exact same setup. I haven't touched it. It worked out so flawlessly that there's been no tweaks to it. This is the hybrid. Standard seat, standard everything, and I'm running 2 micro doubles with it. That's my second setup. And so as you can see, they're both a little different. I have an accessory pouch under the seat there. I also have straps on this stand for when I transition over to a backpack that I'll probably toss my little half pack on top of the seat, strap it in, and I'm good to go. All right, there you have it. That's all my gear that I'm coming into the season with. As I mentioned before, we will do deeper breakdowns into a lot more of these things. How I set up my harness in a tree, why I have the specific mods I do have on these tree stands, and why I run 2. But aside from that, or even with that, if you have any questions, if there's anything you guys want to see specifically on gear or on any of this stuff that I may not have covered as well, drop it in the comments and I'll try and do a specific video for it individually. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching, supporting the Dying Breed channel. If you like this content, if you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe the page so you get notifications on these new videos that we drop. And if you want to show support to the Dying Breed channel, be sure to head over to the website, www.dyingbreedbowhunter.com, pick up some swag, check out what we got going on there, come to a roadshow event. All right, guys, until next time, good luck, everybody. Shoot straight.